There it is. Man, I can't wait till this thing is not dusty and it's painted and everything is together the way I need it. It's tucking just right, so hopefully I can get all that right. What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and we back in the shop today. So today is a continuation of the hood video that we were working on. This is part 2 of that. I pretty much am just finishing up the rest of what I had already started. I couldn't fit everything in the first video just because of the simple fact that the first video would have been 2 hours long, and it just wasn't working like that. So, and I didn't film enough of the process to be able to do like a time lapse and stuff like that. It was a lot of explaining and stuff like that. So I wanted to actually make 2 parts. So this is part 2. So if you guys have not done so already, go ahead and watch the first part. And also, if you haven't done so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. I'm bringing out this content. The Impala is back. We rocking on the Impala. It's a lot of work, man. I've been out here every single day trying to get both of these cars done, the El Camino and the Impala done. You know, it's a mountaintop of work. I'm at the point though where I'm just knocking stuff out. It doesn't matter what it is, big or small. I'm just starting a project, trying to knock it out. And I'm trying to throw little small stuff in between because of how my time works. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I don't have a lot of time, but I can knock out a small project, I'll do it just so something gets done. So anyways, man, I'm not going to talk y'all's ear off because I know that this is a continuation video and this is part 2. So I hope y'all enjoy it, man. We are finishing up the hood, and I hope y'all like this hood scoop, man, because this thing's turning out super duper clean, super duper dope. And I can't wait to see it on the car. So without further ado, we're gonna keep smashing on this hood, and then we're gonna slap it on the car. So go ahead and stay tuned. All right, y'all. So we got the plastic filler all sanded down so it's nice and smooth. We obviously have some high and low spots, so we're mixing up the body filler, and the body filler is going to fill in all of the imperfections that we currently have. I already hit it with some pre, so I'm just letting the pre dry so that, you know, I don't have any type of reaction or nothing like that. Once the pre is dry, I'll go ahead and smack everything with some body filler. I'll probably start on the edges from this part on down, all the way back where it like has a little scoop on there, just so I get real adequate coverage, I guess you should say, or you could say, all the way up. And then we'll just feather edge the top, and then it'll be one nice uniform piece, man. We still have a little bit of work to do on the bottom and on the edges and stuff like that. I'm not too concerned about that just yet. I will probably go ahead and just throw this on the car so I can get rid of this other hood. But this hood will have to come back off when the car is ready to be painted, just because of the simple fact that I have to paint the underside of the hood. And obviously I'm not ready for that yet. And I'm not gonna have this hood just sitting around until I'm ready for the hood to be painted. So at that particular point in time, I might go ahead and do this part once I'm done. But for now, what we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and hit it with the body filler. And then after we hit it with the body filler, you know what's next. Go ahead and kind of guide coat. I'll guide coat the body filler, and then I'll leave it like that until I can start epoxying in the hood. And then I'll just throw some epoxy primer. I'll sand the hood down and everything like that. But this will go on the car just like this until I can get to that step. Right now, we're not there yet. We got a lot more to do before we get to that part. And then obviously the Elko is going to be first. So this is part 2 of the hood situation. So what we're gonna do, like I said, is do the body filler. We'll be done with that. We'll have it thrown on the car, and we'll be done with this project for now. It'll be left bare like it is with the body filler and nice and smoothed out and stuff like that. And then I'll finish it up once I can get to the body work on the Impala. Like I said, I want to finish the El Camino first, and then I'll jump back on the Impala, smash through this, and then we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and slap this body filler on here, and then I'll let it dry probably overnight, and then we'll go ahead and just start sanding it down so that it's nice and smooth. Everything is all up in there, nice and good. And then after that, yeah, I'll have somebody come through, help me take this hood off, put this hood on there. We'll be done, good to go. All right, y'all, so got the body filler on there. I see some spots that are a little bit high. Like you could kind of see right here, there's like a little line right there. We got to correct that. So once this dries, we'll go ahead and lay another layer in that spot. It kind of looks pretty good in the front. I'm not looking for pretty good, I'm looking for perfection. So obviously we'll guide coat this, make sure that it is pretty much seamless. We might go over it again on this side as well too, just because I can kind of see a little bit of a seam. And then back here, we got a couple of high spots. So we got a high spot right here, got to shave that down. Got a high spot right there, we got to shave that down. And then back here, we'll go ahead and wipe some body filler back here as well. Excuse me, just to kind of integrate this and make it really perfect, so it looks like it came like this. But yeah, man, for the most part, I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good. And then obviously, you know what I'm saying, once we sand it down and obviously make it a little bit more smooth, it'll look good. So I think I'll probably wipe another layer of body filler right here, and then after that, I'll just go over it again, and then after I'm done wiping the body filler right there, I'll go ahead and guide coat it, and then we'll go ahead and be done with this project. But man, I mean, obviously it's kind of hard to tell what it looks like now because it's not painted, it's not on the car and stuff like that. But man, I think this project came out pretty clean, man. Something that I wasn't afraid to try. The hood was damaged anyway, so it needed to be fixed. So I just wasn't, like I said, I wasn't scared to try, man, and I think it turned out pretty dope up until this part. So obviously we'll find out once it's all painted and looks all good and stuff like that. And then obviously most of this stuff is coming off, this material is coming off, and we'll just feather edge the edges and just make sure that, you know, everything is pretty much seamless. And there's no ridges, there's no bumps, there's no humps, no nothing. Because you'll see that in the paint once I'm done painting it. So yeah, man, I think it's turning out pretty good. I mean, you can buy the whole hood that already comes like this. I didn't know that until after I bought this. So, I mean, but whatever, it is what it is. So let's let this dry, man. I'll probably just let it set overnight. And then once it's done drying and stuff, we'll come back out. Probably wipe another layer on this side, wipe another layer, and then we'll start sanding it by hand. We'll start blocking it, and I need to get some more sandpaper as well. So let's go ahead and let it dry, and then I'll cut y'all back on once it's dry and we start guide coating and sanding it down. And then last step, throw it on the car. All right, y'all, so I got the old hood up off of the car. Had to muscle that thing dolo. It wasn't too bad. These hoods aren't too heavy, but you know what I'm saying, it's just awkward. You know, it's wide and stuff like that. But I was able to get it off. So now we just got to take everything off of it. Like I had previously stated, I'm gonna save that grill. So I'm gonna take the grill off, just in case. I might do something special with it just to have something alternative, or sell it, whatever I decide. I gotta get the light off of here, and then I gotta get the mounts for the the gas charge struts, hood struts. So this thing here, I'm probably gonna leave on here because, you know what I'm saying, it really don't even matter. It's trash. But everything else, oh yeah, I gotta get the spring up off of there. I gotta get the hood latch. All that gotta come up off of there. So let me go ahead and work on getting all that stuff off. And then we'll go ahead and throw that other hood on the car. And then we'll see what the difference looks like. Like I had previously stated, we're just gonna, you know what I'm saying, throw the hood on the car. All the body work and stuff like that, the rest of it, like just making it look nice, that will come later, because I'm not really pressed to do it right now because the car is not getting painted right now. But I just wanted to mold it in. And that hood is also gonna have to come back off of the car because we gotta spray the underside of it to make it glassed up like the rest of the car is gonna be glassed up. So, and since we're not gonna go with one of these, I guess fire retardant things up under the hood, because there's a big gaping hole in it, it doesn't really make sense to have one, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just glass up the bottom of it and make it look real nice, so when you open up the hood, it looks super duper dope. And I got actually that rubber stuff to line the inside of like the edges, so it doesn't look all nasty. It looks like it was professionally done. So I gotta pull off all the rest of the stuff off of that hood, and then we'll set the thing on the car and see what it looks like. It should be super duper dope. But yeah, so let me work on that, and then hopefully I could throw this thing on the car without too much of a hassle, man, because I kind of just slid the thing forward, grabbed it with both hands, and then laid it on the ground, and then I picked it up and moved it over there. And then in order to get the struts and the brackets off, I just pushed the hood all the way back up so it was sitting straight up, held it with one hand, and used my my impact to take off the bolts. So man, like I said, it wasn't too bad, but definitely nerve-wracking. Don't want that thing coming down crashing on me. So yeah. All right, y'all, there it is. The grill is just kind of sitting on there. It's not like all the way on there. It's not screwed in, I should say. That's the new grill. So the old grill is still on the car or whatever. That's the new grill, the one that's not broke. And I gotta get my Chevy emblem to go ahead and fit up in there, and then I got the SS on there. So I think I'm gonna run with that one because I don't have to do no work at all, you know what I mean? That one I'll have to take all the mesh out and then do like the billet insert and stuff like that. I don't feel like doing all that. I'll probably just run with this one, scuff it up, and add a new Chevy emblem. But there's the hood, man. I know it looks awkward and weird just because it's not sanded down, but to just give y'all a whole perspective of the car, man, with the hood on there like that. And I'll probably move this car in a second so I can get a full view of it. The hood obviously is not aligned, that's why it's sitting up like that. But man, I had to muscle that thing on by myself. It wasn't too bad because, like I said, these hoods are not that heavy, and then I was able to put my hand through here and like kind of align it, so it wasn't actually that bad. And then I was able to screw it on. So but yeah, man, once my splitter's done, we'll go ahead and throw that on there, and everything should be good to go, man. You can look up under there and see that motor. You know, obviously it's not pretty, but you know, once we build that one, it will be. So I think this is gonna conclude this segment with the whole hood situation, because like I said, I'm not gonna be doing the body work on it until I'm ready to paint it, sand the whole hood down all at once. I'll throw some more body filler on here just to make sure it's all good. We gotta take the hood back off of here, and we gotta sand up under here some more and stuff like that. So we are gonna have to do a little bit more work. But for now, the hood is molded on there. It looks real clean, real nice. Obviously with all of this, you know what I'm saying, you can't get a full understanding of what it looks like, but you know, it's all good. We're gonna get it together. But yeah, so since this is done, we have a couple little couple more little projects to do, and then you know what I'm saying, this car will be ready for paint, well, not paint, but ready for the body working and stuff like that. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the Elko and get the Elko all done and situated, because after the car is painted, I want to put it into the interior shop if I don't do it myself. I'm gonna see how it goes, because I'm not really wanting to pay somebody for my car to sit again. So we'll see on that. But anyways, man, let me pull this car out so that we can get a little bit better of a perspective, or see it a little bit better with the hood from like the side profile, and then yeah, we'll conclude this video. All right, y'all, there it is. Man, I can't wait till this thing is not dusty and it's painted and everything is together the way I need it. It's tucking just right, so hopefully I can get all that right. This side is okay, it's the other side, so I gotta figure out how to either shorten the rear end, center the rear end, or something, just so that everything works. I need a new tire. It's going flat. It's been like that. It looks like I got well, I knew I had a water pump leak, so hopefully don't mess it with the opti spark or nothing like that until I can get that motor built. But anyways, man, it's not about none of that right now. I just want y'all to look at the whole profile of the hood, man. I mean, like I said, it's hard to get a whole perspective of what's going on right now, just because it's not painted and, you know, it still needs work. But man, I think I did a really good job, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my first time actually fiberglassing something in like that. You know, it still needs some work, but you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. It'll be 100% smooth, but the reason why I went with this hood is because it just gives it a nice aggressive profile. And I love the 2002 or 98 to 2002 SS Camaro hoods. They're so solid, you know what I mean? So I wanted to throw that on my Impala. But anyways, man, there y'all go. Finally got that done. You know, it's not done to completion, but we'll complete it once the car is all the way, you know, ready to get sprayed, or once we do all the rest of the. All right, y'all, that's gonna conclude this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's just a continuation, or a part 2 of me actually starting the hood scoop and finishing up the hood scoop. But I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get it on the car so that y'all can kind of get an understanding of what it's gonna look like once it's all completed and on there. I think it looks so aggressive, man, and that's the point. That's what I'm trying to go with this car. I want it to look stupid aggressive. That's what I'm aiming for, is, you know what I'm saying, when you see this on, you know what I'm saying, the highway or wherever you see it, you know what I'm saying, the stance is just right. I think this car actually sits lower than my Camaro, which is crazy because it's a huge boat, you know what I mean? But anyways, I want this thing to be just, man, like when you see it and you see it just sitting there, you like, something's going on up under there. And that's the impression that I want to give. If I would have been able to go with the Nardo Gray theme, you know what I'm saying, it would have been so much more menacing and so much more like, yo, like, what's the deal? But you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go ahead and wet it up with the DCM, and it's gonna be clean anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you know, man, I'm super geeked, man, getting the hood done, and hopefully it doesn't crack. If it does crack and whatever happens to it, then we'll just get another one like it, just a steel hood. But for my first time, I think I did pretty solid. So anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. Stay up to date on the Impala project, because we are about to move on this car too once the El Camino is done. I have a bunch of goodies that I ordered for the car, so stay tuned for that, man. I'm probably gonna complete my interior just so that the interior is all the way together, because it's not, you know, there's nothing wrong with the interior. There's things here and there, but nothing too serious, other than, you know what I'm saying, like some wear and tear in certain areas, you know what I mean? But other than that, the seats are immaculate. The door panels are really solid. Like I said, I have a few areas to fix, but we should be good there. I want to slap Dakota digital gauges in it, and a whole bunch more, man. I'll go ahead and drop a video of the update, the plan of what we're gonna do to the Impala, because I think it's gonna be stupid solid. I'm trying to make this car as unique as possible. I know everybody has pretty much the same Impala, and you know what I'm saying, some ideas of recycle and stuff like that. I'm trying to make mine as unique as possible, and I think I'm doing a good job with, you know, the hood and also the front splitter, because I've never seen anybody do the front splitter before. Everybody's been telling me that it might not be good for cooling, but who knows, we'll see. Especially when I throw the LS in there, we might, you know what I'm saying, my bad, low battery. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and conclude this video, man. Like I said, you know, got a lot of work to do, but we're gonna keep on moving. So anyways, man, without further ado, always remember, work hard so you can live free.